Hello. So today I wanted to talk about accepting reality versus resistance. So these are two pretty polar opposite subjects that come together often, and there is a way, I believe, for them to exist together, to be able to resist something while accepting the reality of it, that this is actually what's happening in this moment. Um, it's kind of hard to think like, oh, I'm accepting this. I'm accepting what's going on and this is a bad thing. But it's not about whether it's bad or good. It's just that that's what it is. That's what's happening. Like sometimes you really can't change what's happening just by feeling awful about it. And so by resisting it, it's kind of like um, a car in the sand. You know, when your car gets stuck in the sand and you're just like, there's all this resistance and the tires are going and the rubber is going and you're wasting gas and it's not going anywhere. And the reality of the situation is that you're stuck there. And so maybe you want to get out of the car and figure out a better plan. Like look around for some pieces of board to help your car get out of the sand, or give people a call, or see who can help you, or find different ways to do it. And so instead of being like, oh my God, this is awful, I can't believe this, you accept your reality. You say, okay, well, I'm in this situation and this is what it is. Is it natural to feel upset and bummed out? Yes, of course. Am I telling you not to feel your natural emotions? Of course not. But what I'm saying is that if you don't want to suffer, you don't have to. If you don't want to feel the inner resistance when there's already resistance happening in the world outside of you, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, and you can practice not doing that. And so, with people, let's say, people are inevitably who they are. Um, a way you can't change a person. And so if you want to change a situation, you have to change your relationship with that person, and you have to change how you view yourself in the situation and how you deal with these things. And so if you're allowing someone else's turmoil to become your inner turmoil, then and you think I want to change that person, it's not so much about changing that person, but it's about changing how you are going to react to that person. Because I mean, don't give up on everyone, but people will only change if you want them to. So there's a parable that I really like, which is it's about a yogi who's sitting next to this river, and he sees a scorpion fall in over and over repeatedly, and he picks up the scorpion out of the water and it stings him, and it's painful, and then the scorpion falls in again and he picks it out again, and the student asks him, why are you picking the scorpion up out of the water? Because it keeps stinging you. And he says, well, it's my nature to be compassionate, and it's the scorpion's nature to sting. And so I choose to be compassionate and help the scorpion, regardless of what it does, because that's its nature. And so, you know, um, sometimes that's someone's nature, or sometimes it's the nature of the universe, or sometimes it's the nature of ourselves. But what we do is what can be worked on from the most. Um, so you can work on yourself more than you can work on anyone else or the universe. If you want, if you're sick of pollution and it bums you out, you're not accepting reality, which is there's pollution and it sucks, and there's billions of people in the world making pollution. So if you feel sad about it, that's okay. You can forgive yourself. Everything's, that's the way you feel. But if you're going to be a warrior in the face of this battle, you have to be strong and you have to be ready. And if you're also sick and injured, then it's going to be really difficult to assist in this battle, to change the world and to make the world clean and happy and a better place. And so inside yourself, you don't want to be suffering while the world is suffering, because then two people are suffering. And this is like a huge teaching of Byron Katie. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but she's a great teacher, wonderful teacher. And it's also, I think it sort of comes out of some Buddhist kind of philosophies as well, But so back to accepting reality and resistance. Should you let people walk all over you? No, definitely not. But should you accept that someone's walking all over you? Yes, because now you've woken up and you've accepted reality. This person is walking all over me. I'm accepting that. And with the resistance, it doesn't have to be inside of yourself. There doesn't need to be resistance inside of yourself, like, oh, they're doing this to me, it hurts. Oh, God, like all these things, what am I going to do? Stay strong. Don't let that hurt you and injure you. You know what it is. Now, how you can use your resistance positively is by resisting to engage with that person in that way. It doesn't have to be inside of you. Anger, stress, all those things are not the only things that motivate change. Love, wisdom, compassion, and kindness are great ways to make awesome change happen, and movements within yourself and outside of yourself happen. And so, find happiness and strength instead of wallowing in the pain of someone else or the world or yourself. And it takes time to find this place, but all the power to you, and keep accepting reality and keep resisting those things out there that aren't benefiting you at all, but do it so that it's in harmony with yourself, and so that you can still be happy and have wisdom. So resist those bad things that are happening outside of you with love and compassion and wisdom and kindness, and you will get so far, because you will not be destroying yourself as you see what is being destroyed outside of you is not going to destroy the inside of you, because you're going to be strong. And so that's where accepting reality comes in. Yeah, and so, love yourself and love others and the universe, and keep doing awesome things. And good luck with everything. And you can find my recordings at soundcloud.com/mysticalter with alter with an E. And my Gmail is mysticalter@gmail.com, mysticalter@gmail.com. And go ahead and shoot me any questions if you have any questions. And if you'd like to set up a hypnotherapy session with me or a group meditation, just send me an email. All right, have a wonderful day or evening, and take care.